Yes, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Rant Radio. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are listening in the world. I know it's been a few more weeks again, man. I dropped a video a few weeks back, almost about a month ago, and it blew up bigger than I thought it would. To be fair to you, man, talking about how the UK is finished. And again, I wanted to kind of drop a part two to that because there was still a few more things I wanted to expound upon. But again, you guys know how I am. People who have followed this channel for a while, you guys know how I am. I get into a tangent and half of the time I just lose my train of thought and then go on to something completely different. But I wanted to talk about basically more about what's going on in the UK today as well. So it's basically a part two. All right, so it's basically a part two to why the UK is finished. Brethren, and for myself as well, because it's like I've just basically kind of left or lost or dismissed from my previous job like 3 weeks ago. So it's like I'm 38 now, unemployed, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't even feel like looking for any type of frigging work, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I've applied for a couple of jobs here and there and that, but in general, I just like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I was speaking to my big bro about it and I'm like, brethren, why am I still applying? I'm like, bro, why am I still applying for jobs that are still paying me a salary that I was on in 2013? And that's how I'm thinking. Like, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, why am I still working for a company or working for a job or doing a job, and I'm not even being paid more than I was getting paid back in 2013? You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm like, really, what do I want to do with myself? You know, should I just jump on my pedal bike and then just ride the entirety of the UK and see how friggin' far I get and try and vlog the whole bloody shit? You know what I'm saying? Try and get paid by making YouTube content, you know, because in general, that's what I would like to do. I would like to make YouTube content for like my free channels. I've got this channel, I've got a gaming channel, KMD Plays, and I've got a Tottenham Hotspur channel, that Hotspurs guy. And it's like I'm trying to get all three of them popping off, man. But it's just it's difficult, man. It really is difficult. My brother's the same thing as well, and a lot of the times he'll call me and be like, bro, I don't get why someone can make 1 or 2 videos and blow up. I'm like, it's just the way of the game, man. It's the way of the game half of the time, you know. And it is a struggle. You know, it's a struggle trying to make content for YouTube, especially now, especially for this channel specifically, this Rant Radio, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I do not have rants for you guys no more. I have nothing but stress. Nothing but stress, depression, and maybe a shining light of hope. That is about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I've done my rants, man. I'm tired of it, brethren. I'm tired of the rants. I'm tired of trying to wake people up. And yeah, now we're getting loads of people, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people waking up now, you know. But they're calling it, it's like there's a name for everything now. They're calling it zoochosis, I think, something like that, zoochosis. I'm like, there's a name for everything nowadays. Just call it I don't give a fuck cosis, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just like, what's the point? What, like, really? I get it now why people say about Gen Zs and why they can't be bothered to work and why they have no aspirations to even want a career. And it's the same as myself as well. I don't really have inspirations. I just want to find somewhere peaceful and quiet so I can just make my content and write my books. That's all I want to do. I just want to find somewhere peace and quiet, somewhere preferably by the sea. You know what I'm saying? By a beach somewhere, you know? That would be nice. But it's like, from what's going on now in the UK, what they done now? I told you, man, about the digital IDs. Look what happened. Digital IDs, they came into effect. People, millions of people, over 2 million people, I think maybe it's up to 3 million people signed the petitions. But I'm like, what's the point in signing the petition? Like, really, what's the point? And then even then, everybody's excited because it's like over 2 million, pushing 3 million people that signed the petition. I'm like, brethren, that's like 3% of the flipping population in the UK. That's like 3%. That's not enough. That's not enough, people. Like, if we wanted to actually make a drastic change for that thing, then it has to be like, yo, 35, 40 million people signed the petition. But even then, we know that signing the petition doesn't do anything anyway. Because what did we do? We signed a petition about the Child Internet Protection, whatever the hell is called, Act. And they just pretty much came right out and said, yeah, nah. F you, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with the digital ID. And then now that it's everywhere. It's all over Europe. It's in most of European airports, Thailand, one of the places that I kind of wanted to go to as well. They don't have it no more, you know? So, I don't know, man. For me personally, I'm just like, we got to do something serious. And it's just like, no amount of petition signing, no amount of voting or anything like that. No amount of all of that is going to do anything. We have to get to that point of, what is it? The Dark Knight Rises. That's the point we have to get to. We have to get to that point of Dark Knight Rises where we start dragging these men out of their houses, brethren. No other choice about it. I saw somebody else saying the same thing similar as well. Like, we have to get to that point of murking politicians, murking bankers, murking all of these men. These men have to go through it, bro. They have to go through it. Because people are being arrested here in the UK right now. People are being arrested here in the UK right now just for typing some shit on the internet, on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, how? How is that even possible? How is that possible? But then it's like, at the same time, you got people protesting. So it's like, is there free speech or is there not? Or is it like, again, England, UK, there's far too many regulations going on and we just accept it all the time. We accept far too many laws, rules and regulations in this country, and then we just can't be asked to do anything about it. We're just, like I said, man, soft-boiled bellied, mashed potato bitches, man. I'm telling you. Just like, come on. It's like, how much more pressure do we want put upon us before we finally say, like the movie The Network, I'm mad as fuck and I'm not having it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm a human being, god damn it. My life has value. When do we reach that point? So, I don't know, man. Again, it's like, yeah, man's out of work and could look for work, could look for jobs, could do this, could do that, could try for this, could try for that. I'm like, I just can't be asked with any of it no more. I've been working for 20 friggin' years, man. 20 years. 20 years I've been working for. Sure, I've had moments here and there where I've been out of work, but every time when I'm out of work and on job seekers allowance, I'm always in college getting a trade under my belt, whether it's plumbing, whether it's bricklaying, whether it's this. I'm always getting something, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Like, I can't, me personally, I can't be bothered. Personally, I cannot be bothered. Hold on a second. So, I don't know, man. Like, where do we go from here? What do we do in this country? Because it's like, we're at a point now where we can't even really go anywhere if we wanted to. If we wanted to go somewhere or try and leave the country to go somewhere pastures new, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a struggle. We got digital ID. We got this. We got that. You know? And they're telling us it's because of immigration. And I'm like, bro, why are we still even in this civil war type madness of rubbish of, oh, it's the immigrants. It's not the immigrants. It's these people. No, it's not. It's black fatigue. No, it's not. It's white fatigue. I'm just like, dog, can we just accept the fact that we are being bent over a table and fucked with no Vaseline? Can we just accept that fact first and then we can move on? Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, bro, like, the UK is trash right now. The UK is absolutely trash. And it's like, even like third-party social gathering things to do, there's nothing to do anymore. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't, there's nowhere that you can go. Like, I want to go to like a adult adventure playground or something like that, some indoor abseiling spot, or there's just nothing. And then if they do have those type of things, it's clean out of London, and then to get to them, you got to pay stupid amounts of money on the train, you know? Like, come on, man. I can't be asked with any of it no more. Like, I literally can't. I just want to move down to Bournemouth, because like I said, I spent 3 days in Bournemouth earlier this year for my birthday, because that's what I do for my birthdays. I go to a seaside area. I go to a seaside town and I spend a couple days in a seaside town feeling a little melancholic. That's how I be. But it's just like, I went to Bournemouth and I know people who have been born and raised in Bournemouth, and they say, oh, Bournemouth's fallen down. But for somebody who's been born and raised in Hackney, East London, I'm like, shh, Bournemouth was a fucking treat. I tell you that, Bournemouth was a treat. Like, walking down by the little beach, by the beachfront, bunning a zoo at 3 in the morning, brethren. Whoo, Lord have mercy. Yeah, you know, like, I wouldn't mind that. I personally wouldn't mind that. But I don't know, man. Like I said, but it's just like, what do we do? What do we do in this country? What can we do? Can we do anything? Or can we, or have we just reached the point now where, again, I've said it anyway. I said we've already reached the point of no return, you know? And like I said, the only way to actually get back to that point is to, drag these men out of their friggin' yard, Dark Knight Rise type thing, and we have to stop public execution murking, man, live on stream, bro. That's how it has to be. You can't be trying to take these men to court to be trialed by the very same people they're working with and paying. Come on, it makes no sense. It makes no sense, you know? I'm reading more stories about more black people going missing in sundown towns, and police is constantly telling their family no foul play. But I'm like, bro, man's head was cut off, his organs are gone, body desecrated, mutilated, and there's no foul play. Like, brethren, I'm telling you, the world is sick, bro. A man need to press the big red button on it quick time. Because if it's not that, we got stupid influencers doing stupid shit as well. And it's like, if you kind of come out of your mouth to be like, bro, none of this makes no sense. Why are we still vibe? Why are we still giving our attention to this? They're going to come for you in the comments. It's a vibe. Just relax. It's a vibe. Not everything's that deep. Yes, everything is that deep, and it always has been that deep, people. Can we get to that point? Oh, Lord. Look at me just walking through the goddamn local forest. I love this forest, though. Man used to be in this forest all the time with my Rottweiler, you know? All the time I was in this forest. And I might do videos like this more. Just walking around, showing man what it's really like in London, you know? Because I know there are people that like to see videos of what London really is and what London actually looks like. And don't get me wrong, people say all the time, oh, London's dangerous. And it is to a slight degree. You know, it is to a slight degree, but it's not like every day you leave your house and you're being attacked by someone or you're being robbed by someone. You're just not. You're not. You're not, man. Like, I've been born and raised Hackney, East London. Never really had problems like that. Neutral person anyway, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, again, it's just how you deal with it, man. It's how you deal with it. Me personally, I've always had a way with dealing with certain people, especially when it comes to like what people might call gang members, but really it's not. It's just a bunch of kids who grew up in an area. Everybody's seen movies like Kidulthood and Attack the Block and things like that. It's just a group of kids who grew up in a local area, and they're all together. So because there's like 15, 20, 30 of them, you think it's a gang, but it's not, you know? And when you see them hanging out, I normally just carry on walking. And if they're smoking loud, I'm like, bro, who's got the loud? Like, which loud are you smoking? It better not be Star Dog. Yeah, it's only Star Dog. Ah, bro, you man still smoking that? Say nothing, the man's that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that person where you see a gang of people and then you cross the road, because now you're asking. Now you're asking. There's just things that you have to do. It's about being street smart, you know? That's what it's about. It's about being street smart. Oh yeah, man. I don't know. Again, I didn't even really expound upon what I really wanted to expound upon, but I just wanted to kind of say, like, yeah, like being out of work again and at 38, I'm just like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even care, but I know I'm gonna need money soon because my money's getting low. You know, it's getting low. So I'm gonna get to a point where I need to make money soon. I'm gonna need to look for a job. But I'm gonna be honest, I want nothing but part-time now. Nothing but a maximum of 20 hours a week. I'm not doing no more than that, no more. I'm not doing it no more. Because man's putting in all of this work, grafting for these people, turning up early, no sick days for almost a year and shit like that. And then it's like I'm being sacked or I'm being dismissed because I'm smoking a cigarette on the 6th floor balcony. Like, what? That's what I'm being dismissed for smoking a cigarette. You call that gross misconduct. So not violence, not theft, not abuse, not harassment, not racism, not stealing or anything like that, you know. None of that, just smoking a cigarette on the 6th floor balcony that looks over onto Regent Street. Really? All right, fuck you. You know, and that's just how I feel. So it's like, why am I going to apply for any job that's still going to be paying man the same that man was on in 2013? And I'm still going to be doing, if not more work, because you lot are recruiting less people and giving the people that already work at your company their work to do. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not here for that. I really am not. I'm not, man. I just want to do my YouTube and write books, bro. I'm going to be honest. I just want to do YouTube and write books. But yeah, people, man, that's all I got for you guys today, man. So I'll be back again making a couple more videos and that soon, you know. But for now, you lot stay safe out here, but trust me, because again, man, the UK is just getting terrible, it's getting trash, and it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Problem, reaction, solution. We know this, but we still keep falling for it anyway. So you lot stay safe out there. Just worry about your family, worry about your close friends, worry about yourself. You know, make sure you're eating right, make sure you're living right. You know, and yeah, bro. And stop eating out at the friggin' McDonald's, all you people that, man. Stop eating at McDonald's and all of these takeaways and things like that. It's disgusting. If you're gonna eat takeaway, at least eat a pizza. Big man thing. But yeah, man, that's all I got for you people, man. This is KMD signing out at Rant Radio, man. I shall be back whenever I shall be back. And shout out to everybody that hit up in that last video as well, though, man. Everybody, all in the comments as well, whether they were negative and positive, because again, I just love the interactions for the videos anyway. I'm all here for the reactions. I don't care about how anybody feels, because again, everybody has their own opinions, everybody has their own beliefs in the world and society and about humanity, spelt with an E, you know. So it just is what it is. But I shall be back again, man. Peace out.